All right, y'all. So today is Friday. Starting the video off right with a beautiful day outside. It is beautiful. We just got our grocery shopping done. I got to show you all this. These are really cool. Martha Manor, you might want to see these. I'm going to try them. So this one is for the gym. For when I go to the gym. And then in here, into the bathroom. Don't worry, I ain't getting disgusting. This one is for the bathroom for my days off. And we've got one for work. So I'll open them up later and see what they smell like. But this one will be for work. For like on my breaks. To make sure I smell good, because I work at a factory, so. And it gets hot in there sometimes, so it helps have extra stuff. And then, I'll show you guys this. In some other stuff that we picked up. Check these out. These are Pop-Tarts ice cream bars. They have 3 different ones. So we'll be trying those out too. Oh yeah. So, pretty cool morning so far. I'm still looking for the new Reese's, but we did get somewheres. I don't know where they went, but we got the new Pepsi's. They might be in here. I don't know. Are they in here? No. I didn't see them yet. Okay, so I just smelled this one. This one smells really good. I like that one. So that one's for the gym. All right, y'all. So we're up here in the Berg. And they have these new Reese's that Martha Manor was telling me about. They got these Reese's marshmallows. Reese's marshmallows. I'm gonna try one. See how good they are. If I can get it out. They're really big Reese's. They're really big. Here we go. These are pretty good. Definitely tastes the marshmallow. It's like a little bit of marshmallow in there, but it's really good. A lot of extra chocolate. Alright, so now we're trying a new Pepsi. Probiotic cola, cherry vanilla.
I don't know why you followed me up there.
Ooh, that's good. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll get you thumbs up on that one too. Alright, so we went to Moonlit Pedicure, and the cat is loving her new pillow, which has got some cat crack in it. I think she's loving it up. She's got her new favorite toy. We'll have to throw her old one away, but she's loving that one. All right, y'all. So opened up my thing, and I got Bianca Belair. So, and then Angela got Logan Paul. She got one she didn't have, and I got one I didn't have. So, all I need is Logan Paul, and Angela needed 3. She still got 3 left that she needs. So, there you go. There you go. Not changed this calendar over in a while. So, okay, so we missed tortilla chip day. That was Tuesday. Usually I'm better at this, but I did not change anything over this week. I meant to. So you all probably noticed it on the videos last week, but that's okay. Chocolate covered nut day. Well, I can rest assured that I did not cover my nuts in chocolates. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. It's the adult in me. Never mind that adult joke. But yeah, we don't have any chocolate covered nuts here, so. And I'm not into clam chowder, so I'm okay with that. Thursday, letter to an elder day. I did not do that. I didn't know that was a thing, so I might put that on my calendar for next year, so that way I remember it. National Chili Day. I've had chili before, actually, already this year a few times. So, Toast Day. Well, I guess in a way I celebrated it today. I had toast with my egg omelet, so I don't know if that counts or not. Maybe I'll have some more toast today. Tell a fairy tale day. There once was a man who sit to see. His name was Little Pelfrey. I don't know if that's a fairy tale or not, but hey, it works for me. It's a sailor tale. I don't know. Set a good example day. Well, this is a good example of a cat that's still waving at me. I don't know if that counts or not, but you know that was Thursday. And then pistachio, I don't eat pistachios. I don't like pistachios. I know, I'm different. I'm a black sheep. It's okay. But that was Thursday. Now we move to yesterday. What was yesterday's? Yesterday we had a Somnia Day, Somnia Awareness. So if you have insomnia, that was yesterday. Colia Day? I have no idea. This might be on the back, though, because I just noticed these things have stuff on the back. So, Polar Bear Day. So, made for Coca-Cola. And I didn't drink a Coca-Cola yesterday. I'll have to do that today. No, I did. I did drink a Coca-Cola yesterday. I drank the new Coca-Cola. So, there you go. I still might have a special one just for those polar bears. Retro Day. Hey, that means like retro games. I did not play any retro games yesterday. I should have. I could probably play a couple today just for the hell of it. Since it is Saturday and it is the weekend, and I could celebrate that today, even though it was yesterday. It's okay. Strawberry Day. I don't know if we had anything at the house that's strawberry. And then skip the straw day. Well, hell, I skip the straw every day, so I'm not really a fan of straws. I use those plastic straws to mix with. But anyway, let's see what... Oh, and retrospect day. Retro. So like vinyl. Oh, we could play some vinyl records. I can't do that on here, though, because a lot of stuff is copyrighted. But I can do that here in the house. I have vinyl records. They're right over there. Just over in that direction. And then we've got the... Angela pile stuff on top of my vinyl. But I can break him out later, maybe. Just never mind the mess. I'm still using that. We just moved in we just moved in months ago excuse, so it seems to still be working. We haven't been here for quite a year yet. I think once you're here for a year, then that doesn't work anymore. But I don't know. So that's what they're talking about. So I still have no idea what that day is, but Retro Day seems to be the day that is most celebrated on that day. I know we got some retro games I could probably play. Chocolate Souffle Day is today. Floral Design. Public Sleeping Day. I think Angela might take advantage of that because she was tired when she left to work. So who knows? She may take a nap at Walmart. Tooth Fairy Day. Well, I got all my teeth, so that's a good thing. So I don't have to worry about the Tooth Fairy. Young people might, but as adults, we don't really want to see the Tooth Fairy. I think the hockey players see more Tooth Fairies than we do. Maybe, anyway. And then Rare Disease Day. So I think that's just an awareness day, though. I don't think we're actually celebrating rare diseases. But, yeah. So there you go. There you go. And I'll show you tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. But there's that. All right, and then to go over some stuff with y'all. So we did go to talk to the minister. The minister will not be able to do our wedding, unfortunately. There is, I'm just going to be honest. Basically, he can't do it because Angela and I live together. So, and that kind of violates one of their rules, is that we can't live together. So, before marriage. So, because of that, he's not able to do our wedding. Even though we've been together for like 7 years, almost, he still cannot do it because we live together. And we've lived together for like, I think 2 years now, maybe 3. But yeah, he cannot do that. So, oh well. So we found someone else that should be able to do it. We're meeting up with him Friday. So, yeah. An ordained minister. So, hopefully we will get the ball rolling and we'll still be able to proceed with the wedding. And, well, we'll proceed with the wedding irregardless. If we have to. Angela and I said if this plan doesn't work for whatever reason, then our next plan would be to just go ahead and get married at the courthouse and then just have our celebration or whatever with family and friends on May the 2nd as planned. Just go ahead and have our ceremony and have our celebration with family and friends. But technically we'd already be married beforehand. So, and like I told Angela, I said, like, even though we'd be married beforehand, we can still have the ceremony. We can celebrate the ceremony as at the actual, anniversary day of our wedding. So, if that's how we want to do it. Because that's the day when we were actually able to celebrate with family and friends, even if we'd get married at the courthouse a couple days before. So far, though, the ordained minister will work. He will be able to show up to the actual wedding and actually marry us. So we're good for now. Hopefully everything stays the way it's supposed to, and we can keep going. But we do have an ordained minister, so we're good for now. So we're moving on. Oh yeah, and then she got me a Squishmallow yesterday too. Walmart had this on sale, so I got to put him in the entertainment room. But there's my other Squishmallow to go with Vader, Darth Vader. And then I got another Pepsi to try later. It's this Pepsi. It just does. It's kind of the same thing, but it doesn't have the cherry in it. So I don't know. We'll see how it is. I don't know if Martha Manor has tried these or not, but Angela and I shall try them and see how we like them. Other than that, I think that's all I got to tell y'all for now. We're getting together with a wedding singer Tuesday. So Tuesday, we get with the wedding singer. We go over those plans with her. And then Friday, we go over the plans with the ordained minister. See what he wants to do in that regard. And when he can get together with us for the rehearsal. And then we'll get everybody down for the rehearsal part of it. So we can go over everything and for the wedding and go from there. So, like I said, we hit a little bit of a snag yesterday, but we bounced back. Nothing has changed. Everything's still on as planned. It's just a different guy's going to marry us. Not a big deal. Everything still running smoothly. So, yeah. Stressful, yes, but we're getting through it. But anyway, I'm moving on. I got some more stuff to do today around the house. And I got to get a haircut today, all that jazz. Oh, yeah, by the way, I used some new shampoo this morning. From Moonlit Pedicure. We went there yesterday. Shampoo and conditioner, by the way. I used new shampoo and conditioner. Let me show you all. Because I don't know if some of y'all have ever seen this. I never have until I went to her shop. So, there you go, turning the phone around. So the pink one there, that is shampoo. That white one there that looks like a flower, that's conditioner. So that she sells at her shop. They're like $7 each. And I've had her shampoo before. It is weird look. I mean, it's not like what you would think, like with a bottle. But believe it or not, that bar, because I guess maybe because I got short hair, it lasts me, I would say maybe about 6 months to a year, roughly. So maybe at the same time amount as an actual bottle would at Walmart for like $12, $7 to $12 for shampoo. I can't remember. I think some of their shampoo is like $4. I don't know. But anyway, so it lasts about the same amount of time as a bottle of shampoo, and the conditioner probably will last about the same amount of time as a actual conditioner from the looks of it. So yeah, but it did really good on my hair. You can tell, really good job on my hair. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, but other than that, moving right along. Got things to do today. I give the pets a bath today too. So yeah, and I kind of want to do some straightening up around the house. But I figured I'd give you all an update. So there you go. And onwards and upwards with the rest. All right. So on this Saturday afternoon, it got nicer. So taking Daisy out for a walk around the block in Sedalia. We're checking it all out. Seeing the sights. And she's checking out the smells. I think she's really checking for doggies. It's you guys, so March is set up. We have our royals, we have our turtles, we have Shrek, and then over this way, I'll soon be taking those college flags down. We have St. Patty's Day, and we have Mario, and we have National Women's Month, so there's that. And then the lady cutouts representing. So, and then we got new tires that people were throwing away. So this one is not filled with dirt yet, but I do have one over here that's filled with dirt. Oh, and by the way, let me check and see. Over here, not so much yet. Oh, yeah, they are. So, right there, I don't know if y'all can see, there's a couple that's starting. There might be a couple more in there somewhere. But they looks like they are starting to get some tulips. And then, over here, no tulips starting yet, but they should start soon, I would think. And then we've got tulips here. And there is this tire that I found and painted up. Ooh, and then we're gonna get elephant ears put in there. And a couple elephant ears in that one and a couple elephant ears in the other one. So we'll have elephant ears. All right, so that's what I got done out here. All right, y'all, showing off my new haircut, kind of, sort of. It don't look too bad, really. She didn't do too bad of a job. I just haven't combed it yet. I've been wearing a hat most of the day, as you all might know from watching this. Anyway, trying out the other Pepsi, the prebiotic Pepsi? Cola? Hopefully I'm saying that right. The other one was with cherries. This one was without cherries. There's no artificial sweeteners, and it's 5 grams of sugar. So I guess it's kind of supposed to hit like a diet soda almost. Like Angela's already tried it. What do you think?
I like it.
She likes it, so I'm going to try it. See what we got. See what I'm in for.
That is one of the big questions of the night. That moment of truth when you see the jaw-dropping moment.
It does hit a little bit like a diet soda, I'm not going to lie. But it's not bad.
This is it. This is the last chance to have a championship match at WrestleMania. Which a year ago he was the undisputed champ.
No, not bad at all. Still tastes like a Pepsi. I'm going to say it hits a little bit like a diet, but not that bad. I mean, not like you would expect with a diet. I can kind of taste it right there at the end, but not.
Yeah, it tastes like a regular diet Pepsi to me. But I like it.
To me, it tastes a little bit different. It's not quite diet, but it's not quite regular soda either. But I think it's supposed to be, because it's 5 grams and no artificial sweeteners. So basically, it would be kind of like as if you were, I want to say, like maybe in Europe or something like that, and you grabbed a Coke. I don't know. I've never been in Europe, but I'm thinking maybe it's supposed to be kind of more like that, health wise. I don't know, but anyway, it's really good. I'd definitely get it again. So I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I say the cherry one was a little. I think it was just because I don't get me wrong. I liked it. I still give the cherry one 2 thumbs up. I'm not saying that is just compared to the new Coca-Cola. The what is it? Coca-Cola cherry.
The ice cream sundae.
The ice cream sundae. I like the Coca-Cola ice cream sundae better. It far better. But that does not knock this soda. It's still good soda. It's just taste wise, that one was. But who knows? Maybe Pepsi will come out with its own sundae. We'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, that's my taste test. All right, y'all. Here we go. We're trying this out. They're the Pop-Tarts. This is the chocolate one. We got all 3 of them. But this is the chocolate one. So we're trying it out. Maybe. I can't open it. They're a little smaller than the Pop-Tarts. But maybe it's because, it looks like it's because they took half of a Pop-Tart. Okay, so they took half of a Pop-Tart here and half of a Pop-Tart here, I think. So it might be a full Pop-Tart, just they broke it in half. I don't know, but we're going to try it out. Here we go. This is the chocolate one.
It's in your hometown. It's in Chicago. You want to go one-on-one with the greatest of all time? And it's not just me saying it, other people saying it, everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it.
These are really good.
I haven't had a singles match in over a decade. Without Becky, maybe I wouldn't have even come back to prove that I can still be a champion.
2 thumbs up. That's all I gotta say on it. 2 thumbs up. These are really good. If you excuse me, I'm gonna devour this thing. Alright, y'all. So this is supposed to be, I guess out here is where the planets are supposed to be together. I'm not sure, but I mean, I don't know where the planets are at. I need a telescope, but it is bright out here. So like these stars and stuff are like really illuminated. It's like bright. Brighter than it normally is. I mean, you can kind of see the ground. Usually when I come out here, I need like a flashlight, but I can see the ground. Well illuminated. That's pretty cool. All right, y'all. We're about to go to bed, but man, that elimination chamber was freaking awesome. We enjoyed it. It kicked butt, so to speak. What can I say? The ladies' elimination chamber was awesome. Ended the way I wanted it to. I'm not gonna lie. I was glad to see Mommy win the elimination chamber. So she will be facing Jade Cargill, which I think is going to be a freaking awesome match. They are, oh my goodness, 2 powerhouses going at it. So I think they'll be a really cool match. I'm looking forward to that one. That'll give Jade Cargill, because I think that's just the problem right now is like poor Jade Cargill. She really doesn't have much of a roster on SmackDown. So I think this will give her a new opponent. This will, refresh her, so to speak. Maybe Mommy will be the champ over there on SmackDown. That might be pretty cool too. We shall see. Time will tell. I like to see her on SmackDown just because, for a few reasons. It'll definitely help out the roster on SmackDown. But yeah, that match was really cool. AJ Lee winning the title from Becky Lynch. That was a really good match. Loved it. Love the outcome. Go AJ Lee. But it's a good match on both sides. I really liked it. Then moving on to the men's side, CM Punk retaining his title. I love that match also. Hats off to Finn Balor and him, but hey, I think the right man won. And then Dan Housing making his debut in WWE. That was really cool. And then we have the men's Elimination Chamber match, which was awesome as well. Yeah, the masked man was Seth Rollins, as we all knew. Logan Paul took out 3 people, and then he was eliminated by the masked man, who, like I said, was Seth Rollins. That was freaking awesome. I loved it. It was just who I thought it was. And, yeah, Randy Orton, man. Randy Orton sealed the deal in true Randy Orton style, and he will be facing Drew McIntyre. I love it. Because I was saying the whole time, like, dude, I was like, no offense to Cody Rhodes. I love Cody Rhodes, but at the same token, I love Randy Orton more, and as a wrestler, and yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I really like both guys, but at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes has had the title for a while, and before he lost it to Drew McIntyre, and I think it's time for a change. So, at least for a little while, eventually I'd like to see Cody Rhodes get the title back, but for right now, it's good for it to change hands and go somewhere else. So I'm excited about that. So, but yeah, we're on to bed. So on to that. Basically on to Sunday. All right, y'all. It's Sunday. I just had my breakfast and I turned the lights off because I don't want people to. Because I'm going back into the entertainment room and I don't want people to know that I'm awake and then start knocking on my door at 4 a.m. I don't think anybody would do that, but just in case. Anyway, so here we go. For Sunday, we've got Pig Day. I don't know what that means, unless we're supposed to eat pork. But anyway, Fruit Compote Day. I don't know what that is either. Horse Protection Day, so protect your horses. Protect these horses. And then we have Peanut Butter Lovers Day. Well, we've already had Peanut Butter Day, so... Oh, and Minnesota Day. I missed that. So if you're from Minnesota, hey, today's your day. But yeah, Peanut Butter Lovers Day. We've already had Peanut Butter Day. I'm not complaining. I love peanut butter, so it works for me. Dadgum, that's good day. Dadgum, that's good. Let's see. Self-Injury Awareness Day. Well, if you injure yourself, you should be aware of it. And Sunkissed Citrus Day. I don't have any Sunkissed at the house, but I love Sunkissed. And Finishers Medal Day. Okay. And that also, by the way, is March the 1st. Saying that, we can change these calendars over. So we'll change this one. Oh, Angela already did. So there's March for hers. And then I gotta change over mine. Let's see here, because I am going to turn these lights on. It's going to get dark for a second. I am going to turn this light on because I'll be back here. That's where I'm going to be hibernating. At least for now. I got to do some house cleaning later. But for now. Until I fully wake up. Oh, come on now. All right, give me 1 minute. All right, there we go. I changed it over. So there's that. Open to feedback about other people. So gossip. I like it. All right, so then looking down here, we have Anything Goes Warrensburg vendor coming up this upcoming Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Sunday is a magic show. We might go to it. I'm not sure yet. That's why I put the question mark. And we got a book club on the 12th. 13th is Show Me Crafters. And the St. Patty's Day Parade. We decided we're not going to do that one, though, because Angela's got to work the next day, and it'd be hectic. And then the 22nd, we've got a tea party we're going to, and then the 28th is Comic-Con that we're looking forward to. So there's that. Oh, I forgot. I didn't see that. Yes. That's funny. I like that. All right, moving on. All right, y'all. We're about to go to sleep. Before we do, change this over. March the 2nd, we got Banana Cream Pie Day. Ooh, I can make some, actually, so I might do that. I think I got the stuff, so I might make some tomorrow. We'll see. If I don't, I might make it on Tuesday, because I do have the stuff. And then Old Stuff Day. I'm not sure what that means, old stuff. And then, unless that just means like looking at some of the old stuff in your house, maybe like, say like that vintage stuff over here. So, or maybe this old chair over there, old stuff. Angela, she's old. Oh, I'm sorry.
Boy.
I'm gonna die. All right, and then World Mental Wellness Day, Teen Mental Wellness Day. I can't read. I'm getting tired. Apparently, I might be suffering from some mental wellness. No, I'm not. I'm just tired. But anyway, Read Across America Day. So, well, I am bringing a book with me to read tomorrow, but I normally read my book anyway because I'm trying to teach myself to get off of social media, because I think I'm on there a little too much sometimes. Not necessarily putting stuff on social media like I used to, but just spending too much time reading other things on there that I probably shouldn't. So, yeah. And that being said, after what I just said, I mean, I'm putting this out there that this might be my last video. So if something happens to me, y'all will know, or you probably won't, because I won't be able to upload it. Well, you'll see it on my phone, right? So you can turn it in. All right, onwards and upwards. On to Tuesday, or on to Monday. I wish it was on to Tuesday. On to Monday. We'll see how the Monday Night Raw after the Elimination Chamber goes. But hey, I'm wearing my CM Punk shirt. I'm happy with what happened. So if you're not, you're not. But I am. I don't care. Hello, everyone. So we're watching Masked Singer. It is Thursday. I haven't recorded in a little while, but it's okay. So, trying the Big Arch. The Big Arch from McDonald's. I didn't even know they're coming out with a new one. But we just felt like McDonald's, so look at the size of this. I know, I sound like, yeah. Anyway. This. I mean, I think the Big Mac is taller, but this is like, the circumference is a little bit bigger. All right, so checking it out, it's definitely definitely, yeah. And it's got like mustard, lettuce. I took the pickles off, and it looks like it's got Swiss cheese between two patties. So, and I do apologize if I'm losing stuff. That's just how they built it. So, here we go. The taste. Oh, they got some other stuff in there too. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, looks like maybe fried onions. All right, here we go. Oh, they got more down here. Looks like they got a sauce down here. Go away. Cat's getting in the way. But they got sauce right there. Tastes really good. Really good. McDonald's, I think you all outdid yourselves. I give this 2 thumbs up. This is really good. I think I like this better than I do the Big Mac. So it's a big arch. So if you're at McDonald's, give it a shot. Martha Maynard, if you've seen this, go to McDonald's and give it a shot, man. It's available. That's all I got for now. Ooh, all right, y'all. Try the new Pop-Tart one. This is the strawberry one. I can smell the strawberries on this one. Ooh. Strawberry. Strawberry. All right, here, I'm going to try it out.
I bet that's the look God gives right before she smacks folks.
Ooh, that was really good.
Hey,
I don't know if I like this one better than the chocolate one or about the
you
same.
got suspended.
I say the same. They both taste good.
Yeah.
Are you? Of course.
There's a strawberry ice cream with a strawberry Pop-Tart. Ooh, good.
She said
2 thumbs up. I never thought you would mix Pop-Tarts with ice cream. These are really good.
she was only at the
Alright, y'all. So since I've been whatever, I apologize. It's been a lazy week. But anyway. Getting updated. So on this too, because I forgot to move it. So Tuesday was get your cold cuts day, or well, cold cuts day. So get your cold cuts. You know that commercial. Get your cold cuts. Get your cold cuts. We get our cold cuts, I believe, from the deli at Hy-Vee. But anyway, that's cold cuts day. I want you to be happy day. Well, I was pretty happy. It was a Tuesday. It wasn't bad. We met up with our wedding singer Tuesday, so that's part of the reason why I didn't record. But we had a really good meeting with her, a friend of mine back from my high school days. So, mulled wine day. I'm not sure what that means. I know what wine day is. I mean, I know what wine is, but I'm not sure mulled wine. I don't know. National Anthem Day. So, maybe you pick out your own national anthem on that day. I don't know. Soup It Forward Day. Let's see what this says on the back. Just talk about the soups. Anyway. And then we got Wednesday, Grammar Day. So watch your grammar. Watch your grammar. Hug a GI Day. I didn't hug a GI, dang it. Damn. I have to remember that's in here. I might remember that for next year. Hug a GI. That might be kind of fun. Marching Music Day. Didn't know that was either, so I need to put that on my phone too. I might remember that. Pound Cake Day. And then Sun's Day. I'm a son, so I guess it was my day on Wednesday, and I didn't even know it. And then today would have been Let's see. Absinthe Day. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. And then we got Cheese Doodle Day. I know a Yankee Doodle, but not Cheese Doodle. Oh, I've had cheese doodles, I'm sure. But anyway. Multiple Personality Day. Well, definitely I felt like I had multiple personalities at some point today. I don't know. It might be the voices. I'm sure it's an awareness day. I don't think we're actually trying to make fun of people with multiple personality disorder, to be honest with you. And I'm not trying to make fun of them myself. So if I came across that way, I apologize. I am not trying to make fun of anybody with any disorder whatsoever. So, and then we got Hospitalist Day, and then Slam the Scam Day. Stop scamming us. And then, well, tomorrow I'll tell you for tomorrow when tomorrow gets here, because that'll be on the next video, and that'll make you all watch the next video. So, all right, so now go back there and answer some questions, and then I'm going to take my shower so I can go to bed. Patches is around here playing around with her new pillar. It's got catnip in it, aka cat crack. So there you go. And then been talking with different people this week. Of course, like I said, the wedding singer, our wedding singer, Christina. Christina Holt, knew her from high school, and it was a very pleasant visit with her. And we met up at McDonald's and Knob Noster and talked to her for a while. And think we got everything pretty much readied up for the reception part. We're still going over different things, but I think we're getting there. What else can I tell y'all? That was going on for the first part of Tuesday evening, and the rest of Tuesday evening, I basically spent with the writing group. We were going over people's stories and stuff like that. And then Wednesday, basically, I got my workout in on Wednesday, came home, felt really tired. We watched Survivor, and then I kind of just went to bed right after that. Didn't even think about recording. I was just tired. And today I was like, oh yeah, I haven't recorded in like 2 days. I need to record for my video for the week. So I'm like, oh no. So here I am doing like a quick recap of what happened. So you only miss a whole lot on Wednesday. Tuesday, yes, but you know. Oh, and then we got plans for the weekend. So our plans have kind of changed for the month of March. First off, we have decided not to go to Comic-Con this year. Our reasoning is that we're trying to save up for our wedding / honeymoon. I think we got most of the stuff we need for the wedding, but still more or less for the honeymoon more than anything. So we're just trying to make sure we've got enough money for that, and also have enough money for October, because we're planning on doing some stuff in October, including hanging out with Marthief Manor. So hopefully all that pans out. Marthief Manor and a couple other friends. So, yeah. We're really looking forward to that. So, but next year, we're hoping anyway. And the plan is, we don't know when Planet Comic-Con is going to be for next year yet, but they should announce that, if I'm not mistaken, they usually announce the next date for Planet Comic-Con during Planet Comic Con of this year. Like they like, okay, well, it's so great. Here's our dates for next year. Either they do that on Sunday, the last day of Planet Comic Con, or they'll do it probably within a week or two after it's over. So Angela and I will be paying attention to that. Our plan is to go to Planet Comic Con next year and go to all 3 days. And we're hoping to get a couple friends of ours. Excuse me. Get a couple friends of ours to go with us. So then we can all like book the same hotel together, so to speak, like maybe share some rooms and go to Comic-Con together as a group. So that would be really fun. And like I said, then we could go all 3 days and just really have a good time with it and check everything out. And yeah. And then, of course, we'd have the hotel and everything, so we wouldn't have to just eat the food necessarily at at Comic-Con. We could kind of like go venture out and get us some food and come back, or whatever we wanted to do, because we've got the pass or whatever for all 3 days, so we're good to go. I mean, we can kind of like come and go as we please at that point. At least that would be the idea. So like I said, we're really planning on that as well. So, and we'll probably start the planning stage for that as soon as Planet Comic Con is over with this year. Then we'll go ahead and make those plans for next year while we're still planning the rest of this year, so to speak. But a lot of fun. Hopefully everything pans out. See how it all goes. I did get some unfortunate news tonight, however. I'm still kind of in the shock of it, really. Well, not really in the shock. I knew it was coming down, so to speak. But at the same time, my brain is still trying to register, and I'm tired, so that's not really helping. But my uncle has cancer. I've known that for a while. They said that the cancer spread to his brain. So he's got 6 months is what they're predicting. Like, there's not really a whole lot they can do. So, other than maybe make him comfortable, or as comfortable as possible in the next 6 months or whatever, but that's pretty much the size of it. So, one of those things. But yeah, that's really all I got on that one. But anyway, I didn't want to end on a sour note, but I'm just throwing that in there. So if you have prayers, good vibes, whatever, you can send them our way. But anyway, I'm moving on. So let's see what we got. Oh, and then we're meeting by the way, I was going to get into that. I forgot before I get into these questions. I think I was there. We'll find out. Yeah, I was right there. Okay. Because I remember answering those questions last week. But yeah, so this upcoming week, I think there's something about I might have said something about a magic show. I'm not sure. But we've kind of changed our plans. Instead of going to see the magic show, because I didn't really want to go. And Angela told me, said, well, I didn't really want to go. So, like, okay, well, that makes it easy. Or easier. So, we're planning on going to see a movie instead. We're going to go see The Bride. I'm kind of looking forward to that. So, we'll probably go see that either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. But that gives us something to look forward to for this weekend. And then next weekend, they've got a craft show in Sedalia, or here in town in Sedalia. So we'll probably be checking out the craft show next weekend, so that gives us something to look forward to. And if you're into those kind of things, that will be part of the thing, I guess. But we're kind of getting into our horror stuff with The Bride, so I'm excited about that. I'll give you guys a review of The Bride. But yeah, so that's what I got this week. Other than the Elimination Chamber, love the Elimination Chamber. It was really exciting. But yeah, really, what can I say about this week? It kind of started off bad. It had some good notes, some bad notes. I don't know how I feel about this week. Weather-wise, I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh man, rain, storms. I love rain. I love storms, especially at night. I can sleep like a baby at night because that rain and that thunder just, I don't know. For me, it's just like soothing. As long as it's not really loud thunder, I'm okay. And it wasn't, to me, it wasn't all that loud, but I don't know. I think I was just tired enough last night that I was just going to sleep through anything anyway. So I pretty much did. All right, so moving on. Last questions. Well, just the questions. We're ending with the questions, right? Not last questions, because I got more to go yet. Let's see here. If you were asked to create a column like Dear Abby, what would you call it? I don't know. I never thought of it really. If I had a column, what would I call it? I think my column, if I had one, I would say it would be one more, not necessarily one where I would be giving you advice. I hate that. For me, I don't want to knock the people that do give advice. That's great, I guess. But I don't want to be one of those people that gives you advice. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I would give you terrible advice. I'm not saying that at all. I would rather just have it to where I would call my column a venting column. And what I mean by that is you vent about whatever you want to vent about. And then I put it in there, put your vent down, maybe have a few comments of my own in there, whether I agree with you, disagree, or maybe just a comment in general. And then I just put it out there. You know, I think that's kind of a column that I would do. It wouldn't be an advice column. It'd just be, okay, you know, you can vent about whatever you want to vent about, and then I will comment on it somewhere in there and then put it out there, and it's gone. You know, you don't even have to put your actual name on it if you don't want to. Just feel free to vent about whatever. And to be honest, I think that would be a really cool column just to put on a blog or something. Maybe I might do that at some point. I don't know yet. I think that'd be really cool, though. I don't know if I do it for a column for a paper, but because a lot of newspapers are dying right now. But like I said, maybe do that for at least for a blog or something like that. And maybe, who knows, newspapers and all that may pick, you know, ones that are still surviving and all that, they may pick up on it and say, hey, we could run your column in our paper. We'll pay you for it. Cool beans, you know? Something like that. I'd be okay with that. Have you ever felt trapped? If so, when? Have I ever felt trapped? Trapped like in a box. Like can't get out. Yes! I feel that every day when I have to adult. And what I mean by that is like the whole 9 to 5 work scenario or whatever. I think a lot of people feel that way, though. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that because I hate my job. I actually like my job. I have nothing against my job. I like the people I work with. I like the fact that I get out at I work 4 days a week and I get out at 4 o'clock, Part of me would like to get out a little bit earlier than that. But on the other hand, it's like 4 o'clock really isn't that bad. I still got plenty of time to do whatever I want before I have to go to sleep. Right? So, I mean, like I said, I like my job. I like what we do. There are times when I get mad at the people I work with or whatever, but that happens. I'm not the only one. It happens. But at the same time, I feel sometimes you feel like you're trapped. And I think it's just a normal thing to feel like sometimes. I think it's just normal. It's part of life. But it's just where you just get so caught up and you're like, like for example, you wake up Wednesday, or sometimes I'll wake up on a Wednesday and I'm like, where the hell did the week go? I thought it was just Monday, just a couple minutes ago. Like what the hell happened? And then that's when you feel trapped, right? Because it's like, where did the week go? And then it's like, where is my life going? And then it's just like, what did I do? What am I making a difference? Am I making those kind of things. Like, am I making a difference to humanity for what I'm doing? Am I helping anybody in any way or whatever? I think all of us kind of get that way sometimes. It's just the hustle and bustle of corporate America, so to speak. But yeah, there's times when I feel that way. Or feel trapped in that, dude, I just can't wait for the weekend to come on. It can't get here quick enough. I'm just tired of this. I'm just ready to go. Even though I only got to work 4 days a week, but still. They're 10-hour shifts, so at the end of the week, you're still like, come on. Do you like comic books? If so, what is your favorite? Well, obviously I do. You all know I'm a nerd on here, and my favorite one's Deadpool. You all know that. If you don't, you do now. Deadpool. And let's say I'm 20 minutes into this, so I think I'm going to make that my last question, the obvious one. So there is that. And I actually did get a new tarot card deck down, so I guess we could do a quick tarot card. And then I'm going to take my shower. Because we got Alice in Wonderland, and I figured that would be fitting since now we're in March. So let's do this. Alright, we've got to start with, it is right side up, we have the Two of Teacups. Yeah, Two of Teacups. So let's see what the Two of Teacups is. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Two of Teacups represents a pair of harmonious and in sync as Tweedledee and Tweedledum. This card is a clear sign of a partnership, friendship, relationship, or other personal connection that's mutually beneficial and well-balanced and happy. Well, I think this card really does represent me pretty well right now with a lot of the relationships that I'm having. And that a lot of the relationships I'm going through right now are very positive. So I've had that going on basically all week. I mean, it started with a couple relatives and friends and relatives both that have been messaging me back and forth all week, or well, I should say all weekend. It started on the weekend and it kind of translated over to the week. So they've been talking to me, communicating back and forth. It's been great. And then It's been that way all week. All positive. Well, I was not finding about that stuff with my uncle, but with the exception of that, all positive. You know, reconnecting with a couple of my friends that I haven't talked to in a while. Christina, that's doing that's our wedding singer. What else? Sarissa, she married my cousin about a few years ago. I don't know why I said a couple weeks. I'm tired. But anyway, so like my cousin-in-law, I guess is what I would call her. I'm not sure. But anyway, like she had a birthday a couple weeks ago, and then so like I said, you know, I said something about it on Facebook, and then she's been messaging me back and forth, or yeah, she's been messaging me, I've been messaging back, so we've had good conversations. So, like I said, it's all been like positive vibes, right? Like, so like family's talking to me, friends are talking to me, yeah. Messaging Martha Maynard back and forth a little bit, you know, whenever we get a chance, because he works at night and I I work during the day, so he's the vampire of the group, and I'm the I'm the day walker, I guess. I'm Blade, I'm the day walker, and he's the vampire. But I won't slay him because he's cool. So, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's all I got to tell you all for right now. So just stay tuned. Like I said, just kind of like last week, don't really have a whole lot planned, but then sometimes when you don't have a whole lot planned is when a lot of things happen. So, and because you never know. Some things kind of just fall through the cracks, you know, and force you to plan stuff anyway. And yeah, what can I say? But that yawn is telling me it is time for me to venture on. So with that being said, I will see you all later. Peace out. And yeah, y'all have a good one. I start recording then my next one tomorrow, so be on the lookout for next video. Oh, and be sure to check out Martha Manor. And that's all I got. So see y'all later.